any gym you go to, it's the same thing, right? Everyone that's getting in shape, fine. But what's inside the gym, the people that are inside the gym, that's going to separate from everything. So that's why I went all in on this. And Montreal doesn't have something like that. And I'm going to say it straight. They don't have that. What I'm trying to get to is basically a lot of people have that mindset. No. We have to cut back because we can't afford it with our salary. Wrong. The answer is how to make more money.
Being in the expensive gym brings quality people, and quality people brings business opportunities.
100%. So nurse, spa, personal training, beautiful gym, amazing equipment, service. This is what I want to get. That was my dream from a long time, my vision. Their testosterone was low. They start taking TRT, a small dosage of it, followed by a doctor. Bam. Feeling amazing. Libido's back on. They feel young again. Start building muscle. They're having more sex. Penny I had, that's what I did.
What did the banker say? That
Holy fuck.
Hey, what up, guys? I'm your host, Rey Antonio, Yellow Sea Podcast, and I haven't recording in 2 months, but I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to bring you an entrepreneur that I just discovered a business that you've seen in my stories, and I have here next to me Nico, the CEO of Big Daddy Fitness. Let's go.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks, Ray. Really appreciate it, bro.
And I have to add, Montreal luxurious gym. You know what?
Facts.
Of Quebec, let's raise a bar. Because I haven't seen anything else like what you have.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Well, that's it. I met you last time at the event there.
Yeah.
Super cool guy. I heard all about you, and I'm like, oh, man, that's it. All right, we'll go talk to him. I'll make sure it off.
And that was like a quick, that was a direct chemistry.
Because you had another podcast you were going to. So I caught you right when you were leaving. I remember
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I had another event, which way smaller than where we were, was at Asmax at Yokoluna. So
that's right.
1,000 people there, but I went to another event. There were like maybe 10 people. But not to take anything away from that Yokoluna event, but there was another type of quality people at that smaller event.
Quantity versus quality type of thing, you know what I mean?
And that's something I think we're going to make a parallel with your gym too, because I don't think you're looking for a quantity at your place.
At all. It's quality and the right people, man. That's what it is. At the end of the day, look, any gym you go to, it's the same thing, right? Everyone that's getting in shape, fine. But what's inside the gym, the people that are inside the gym, that's going to separate from everything. So when you come to a gym like mine, you see it. Serious people, majority either good jobs, business people that actually take life more they have a perspective like routines and everything. Where the regular gym, you got to pay like Hono Fitness, whatever it is. You pay 10, 20 bucks a month, and that's what you're going to get.
That's what you get.
That's the kind of people you're going to be hanging around with or working with. And I mean, look, that's your type of tea, but that's not mine. At the end of the day, I've been in gyms all my life, 22 years, man. Box gyms, whatever, this and that. And that's why I want to make something like this. You know what I mean?
That was your vision.
For sure.
It's crazy. All right. So even before we get further into the luxurious business gym, and I'm happy to talk about this topic because you're the first guy that, I probably spoke to fitness coach, but never to a gym owner. Yeah. And not like any type of gym owner. I had ambition, maybe trying to get the Atlantis guy.
Yeah.
Cause that's someone I looked up to since I was a member to that gym for a while. But now I have someone that, can be at the same level and even something higher. And that's something that I'll get into it. But before we get into it, where do you get Big Daddy? Where does Big Daddy come from? Because I find that I hope someone gave it to you because it's kind of pretentious if you gave yourself that name.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty funny. It's my kids, actually.
Oh, yeah?
So I'd go pick them up from their daycare, right? And like, oh, my daddy's big. So I used to compete in bodybuilding.
Okay.
Right? So I was way bigger than this, obviously. So then they're like, so I'm like, that's freaking catchy, man. I'm like, gotta add fitness because we're in Quebec. Gotta add something instead of the word. So I'm like, Big Daddy Fitness. Because before it's my name, Nico. That's it. So I'm like, it's catchy, it's cool. People look at it like they hear it a different way. I'm like, let's do it.
And if we're talking about fitness, we're obviously talking about cheat meal. And what other best cheat meal to have around? Pizza from Salvatore. So you're going to use YSP as your next promo code to get 10% off your next order. And tell me, and take it from me, I work out hard, but I eat hard too. And I love a good thin crust, extra cheese with pepperoni. So this is my go-to from Salvatore, and you should try it too. So supporting Salvatore, supporting our podcast. So let's get back to our show. You know what? All right, that's a nice one. Because it is like a gym you would usually expect a more cliche name of a gym.
Yeah, you have gyms in the States like Equinox, all these gyms, you know those names. But I love this name is like.
But Big Daddy, you're like, what the hell is Big Daddy?
Like,
Who the hell is Big Daddy?
Big Daddy.
who you are? That's a rapper name right there.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
All right, interesting. So the kids that baptize you.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have shares in the business for that.
Yeah, man.
All right. So where does so right now just recently opened.
Yeah.
In May. So let's talk about the location.
Yeah. So it's next to Royal Mount in TMR. All this started before housing Marche Centrale, which is close around there. So I had a smaller place around 7,000 square feet. Initially, I wanted like it was a private gym, personal training, some members, right? Got busy, blew it up, not enough space. I was looking for another location, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to find, couldn't find anything. I saw that one there, which is like roughly 18,000 square feet. And we did some extensions too. I'm like, shit, this is big. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I love the location, beautiful spot, windows everywhere. You saw it is like the second floor on top. I'm like, whatever, man, I'm all in. I'm just not gonna hesitate. And that's the other thing that I tell a lot of people. Sometimes things look like bigger than what it is. Don't get scared. Go for it. You know what I mean? Like just there's not really explanation. Everybody talks about that. Just like you gotta just attack it, man. You know,
that's true. I could relate to that because if you look at this space, Black Box Media, for example, it's 2,000 square feet. But when you were shopping for space, I was ranging around 1,400. That was my budget.
Yeah,
and I saw the space. I was like, oh, it's 2K, but it costs this much. I'm like, dang, I don't know if I can afford it. I don't know if we could do it. And at the end, like this was like where my heart was.
Exactly.
And we signed the deal, and we've been here for 4 years now.
Yeah, you got to go with that. Exactly, man. In your gut, you felt it. And you also have to believe in yourself. You know what you can do. And that's what I tell people. Some people say, oh, man, this is the perfect example. This is when you have a person's mentality like this, that's a bad mentality. So the mentality is, let's say you got a car. Okay, the car payment went this much. You want to buy that, but I can't afford it. So then you want to sell let's say later on, not get the same car, get a downgrade of a car to afford the payments. You just downgraded. You can't do that in life. So you have to work harder, try and make more money to keep that same lifestyle and adding. You know what I mean? Or else you're not going to evolve. What I'm trying to get to is basically a lot of people have that mindset. No. We have to like cut back because we can't afford it with our salary. Wrong. The answer is how to make more money to afford what you want to get in life and more.
I agree. Right? And I see the same way too. Like, yes, we have, because let's say, for example, just having a new kid. Yeah. I had another kid, so more expense, everything.
Exactly.
But are we going to sell the house because now our expenses?
Or you're not going to have another kid?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's exactly the same thing. So you want to have it, so you're going to find whatever it takes to maintain the life or to have what you want to get.
So just it's the developing the hustling mindset behind it. And I do agree with that. Like we're on the same page for that. So you've been working out for like 22 years.
Yeah, correct. 23.
23? Yeah. All right, not bad. I mean, I started, how old are you?
I'm 42.
42. You're still young. Yeah. So you're good 42. Well, look, I had a gym membership for over 18 years now. I started at 20. And it's funny, my story behind my gym is that I was at a party and a friend of mine, a girl that, I liked, she came to me and she just flicked my titty. And she was like, they're getting big. I was like, oh.
Oh, shit.
And around people, so like people started laughing. The next day I signed up yearly.
Pumping the freaking.
And, I think that, and I thanked her maybe like just recently, a few years ago. I told her like, you know what? Because of you, I ended up signing up to the gym. Because you bullying me.
Sometimes you need a little spark,
Exactly. And it's crazy to think because right now we're in this age where you cannot say harsh things because you don't want to hurt people's feelings.
A lot of people are sensitive to certain things, which fine on them. But at the end of the day, it's worse and worse as it goes, man. And some people take things the wrong way, which you might say something one way, and they're going to twist it the other way. And it's like, I didn't say it like that. And if you say something differently, they're going to start like attacking you and messaging you. And it's like, but you know what, man? I really don't give a shit what people say out there. I'm telling you the truth. My aspect is whoever's around me, I take care of them, whether it's in my gym for my members, whether it's my family, whatever I love doing, right? And whatever I think is best, I do. I'm not going to start bending because of somebody else. I have my beliefs. I have my path, my vision, and that's it. If you don't like it, well, go somewhere else.
And that's true, because it takes way too much energy to be worrying about the people or just like contemplating on like, I don't like this person for such and such. Like, fuck that. Let me just take care of my environment.
Yeah, man. We have this much gas in a day, man. If you start burning it up like a car, fuel burn here, by the time you get home at nighttime, you have no more fuel for your family. Then you're tired, you're pissed. Not how you want to do it. So reserve your fuel properly, man. If someone pisses you off, brush it off. No, it's not worth burning that gas on that person.
And it's crazy what you just said, because I find that so many people burn fuel useless. It's like, I have the privilege on making my own schedule. And so my own schedule is avoiding traffic. Yeah. But sometimes you have to get into traffic. And in the morning when you see people stuck in traffic, that's where you see they're already frustrated. Yeah. But like, so if you have this already much fuel, like you're already like burning.
And then one person pissed you off at work, it went down again. And somebody commented on something, it went down again. As soon as you know you have this much left at home, you have no patience for nobody. And that's one thing that I told myself that I worked at really hard, because the beginning stages, it's tough, man. You know, because even where I work, I own a gym, personal training, I have trainers and that. And you want to make sure everything's on point. Some things don't always go your way. But that's what it is. You have to know how to manage it and not let it get to you. You know, so yeah, 100%.
And when did you develop that mindset? What was your childhood like? 'Cause so you started working out. What brought you to fitness?
So training-wise, I started when I was 16. But obviously, like 23 years, like deep into fitness. Before I started training, but like I was in my dad's restaurant. We had La Belle Province, fast food places.
Oh, nice.
Greeks restaurants, right? Never loved it, but hey, my dad was giving me cash back then. You know how it is, right? You're a guy, you go out with your friends, you have money in your pocket. I wasn't thinking about anything else. I never loved it, but whatever. It is what it is, right? So yeah, man. I said, I was just watching, like body magazine, bodybuilding magazines. So I started with that. I'm like, fuck, I like that body. I wanna start getting in shape. I was really skinny back then too, you know. So everybody has a story about something. You was the flick of the me was more like I was skinny and I was doing martial arts, but I wanted to develop a body. So I started with that, and I loved it, man. I just love the passion with the gym every day. I couldn't wait to go the next day. I'm like, okay, I'm liking that. And then I have my friends. I'm bringing my friends with me. I'm like, oh man, what a great workout we had. So this all started with my friends around me, and I'm giving advice to them. Okay, guys, like I'm doing research every day now, and it wasn't like today ChatGPT. This is like my own research on myself and on everything. You know what I mean? And long story short, helped my buddies, got some of my buddies some transformations. I'm like, fuck, I'm pretty good at this. Then I went to school and to get my certification, obviously, to make it legit. Obviously, still work at the restaurant business, but it was blocking me because financially wise, I didn't have any clients. Like I wasn't making real money. So slowly, I developed one client, two clients, this and that. I told my dad, I'm going to slack off some hours. He's like, if you leave the restaurant business, you're fucking out of the family.
Oh, yeah.
My dad, holy shit. Tough,
and that's really that tough immigrant.
He's like, I built this for you guys and that. I'm like, you did build it for us. Thank you. But I don't want this. It's very simple. So I had met my wife, and all this changed up at 22 years old. I met my wife at 22, and she would literally see me like fucking depressed, man. Like going to work on a Sunday, flipping eggs, and after lunch doing hot dogs and stuff. It wasn't me, man. Like honestly. So I like fucked off. I'm like, you know what, Dad, I'm leaving. He's like, don't you fucking come back here again. Legit, almost 2 years, he disowned me. He did not speak to me. Straight out. My mom would call me secretly on the side. It's like, oh, hope everything is good, whatever, and that. Anyways, long story short, my wife really backed me up from day one. I'm with her right now for 23 years. So, sorry, 20, holy shit already. Wow, it's fast. So anyways, holy shit, that's fast. Yeah. So anyways, long story short, yeah, man, I just pursued it, and one thing came to another, and that's it, man. I mean, from living in a house, I had to sell my house, live in an apartment because I couldn't afford it because I just started my personal training, right? And then my wife obviously pregnant, little babies. It was tough.
Oh.
It was I was eating, whatever I can eat and whatever we can afford. At the point, it's tough. But I stuck by it, and same thing with me. She kept pushing me on it, which the truth is with women, man, a great woman can make you or break you. And my wife, God bless her, she really pushed and believed in me, which helped. Sometimes we need that too, man. You know what I mean? Like, we're tough, but we always need a little push and somebody believing in us too. And that's what gave me even more of the courage of everything. And at the end of the day, I just continue what I do, pursuing, helping people, and one led to the other, and more trainers under me. And yeah, man, it just blew up. So.
That's a nice story, because I think we give credit to our partner, but not enough out loud, in which as a man, we tend to have this mentality, we want to be the man.
Of course.
But then we end up just being in a corner, depressed, alone, crying, and who do we turn to? And usually there's going to be this one individual who's going to support us. And in your case, your wife and my wife too have been such a foundation to everything.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And I think it's good to give them even more credit. And that's where I would say the saying behind every great man, there's even a greater woman.
Exactly.
Because she's supporting you, but she picking up all your shit.
Yeah, man, no, but for real, it helped. But you know what? That's it. That's that teamwork, right? And then that's what gave me the get start to like go where I am today. You know what I mean? I need that little push, and that's it. I didn't look back since then. After that, got my house. We got another house. You know what I mean? Like expanding the business. We opened up another gym that I had before this one here, which is like a private gym at Montreal. Because before that, I was working at Powerflex.
Okay.
Rundown gym. I know you don't want to talk about that. I literally brought that gym back to life when I was there back then. Because like it was like, anyways, whatever. So I started with 1 trainer, 2, 4 trainers, and then I'm like, you know what, man, I'm ready for the move. Then I opened up the private gym at Montreal. Amazing. COVID hit.
Oh.
Fuck.
Let's take a break. So you're investing a lot into your fitness, into your health, into looking good. But what better way to also invest into the proper attire that fits your ambition, your look, and your fit? So we're talking about Middleman. Middleman, basically, this is where you go get your suit. So Middleman has a large collection for this upcoming season. So go get your set directly at 8815 Park Ave, Suite 201. So don't forget, you support Middleman, you're just supporting the podcast. So look good, stay good, and let's get back to our show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and this was non-essential.
So at that time, I was building my new place, basically, the private gym. And stressing out of my ass because I put everything on the line. Literally whatever I had, I'm like, this is it. If this closes again, I'm screwed. Luckily, the second time closed around, it didn't. I opened up and the gym stayed open from there. Did great, built a nice community, transformations, did what I love doing, helping people with their fitness goals. And that's it, growing a team from like 7, 8, 9 trainers at that point. And now I'm at 17 trainers at my new place.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But all this to say is because I love it, man. When you love something, people see it. And when you're good at it, obviously it helps too, right? And it just clicks automatically.
But you could tell too, like I've been to your place and the energy you give off is...
Yeah,
it's contagious.
Yeah,
it attracts.
You need exactly, man. Well, I was saying when I met you too, like great vibe, man. So I'm like, that's what it is. When you, and then this is the whole thing too about the gyms. Where you're gonna go train, right? You want to be around people like that.
It's very important.
Who you surround yourself with is what typically are who you are, who you're gonna become.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's what it is. That's why it's so important to build a nice communities for gyms, especially.
And you see, during my 20s, that's where I signed up to. I was at Atlantis in Laval.
Great gym.
Beautiful gym. I was there for 11 years. And one thing I learned about that gym is that aside from the proximity, since it was next to my house, but it wasn't the cheapest gym in the neighborhood. But when you get to see the quality, it was always clean. Exactly. The machines are brand new.
What you pay for, man?
That place is practically a facility for guinea pigs.
for gym equipment, man. That's why all my equipment is Atlantis.
But yeah, exactly. You could tell. You see like the quality.
Yeah.
And being in that environment, like I came to realize that there's so many like quality people around. I made money just because I knew the right person because we trained together. Yeah. And people connected me to other people. Hey, I need to introduce you to this guy. And all from that gym environment. And the lesson, well, what I've learned from there going to a gym that's a bit more pricier, it's that you are surrounded with the right people. If you're in business, you're going to connect with the right people. And my advice that I give a lot of people, you know, because when I moved to, let's say, even further down in North Shore, the next thing was like, all right, it was the gym. The first thing I was looking at, where is the most expensive gym? Because I learned that being in the expensive gym brings quality people, and quality people brings business opportunities.
100%. So, and a lot of people are probably going to get butthurt about this. Oh, why? I go to a $30 gym and I'm a good guy. We never said you're a bad person. We just want to surround ourselves with different people.
You should switch.
You should switch. Maybe you're not the right place. You know what I mean? Well, that's it. So at the end of the day, that's what I tell people. I mean, whatever pricing you are, if you're gonna pay $50 more a month, but you know that like you said, the gym equipment's amazing, the place is clean, the service is amazing, the vibe's awesome, good people to hang around with. What's $50 a month? Literally, what's $13 extra a week for your pocket? But to surround yourself with good, positive business people and have great connections and community, right?
Exactly.
Look at it. But people spend $10 for a Starbucks coffee though.
Exactly.
Go figure.
And how much is that? Like 800 calories or some shit like that?
Exactly, down the drain.
So the environment is very important. And a question that I have for your gym, like when you created this division for Big Daddy, for BDF now, what was it behind it? Because there's your tagline is a luxurious gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you trying like to isolate, let's say, or not even to isolate, to filter, let's say, a certain type of person to come there, or just to give a better experience?
You know what? It's more for the better experience. Because you know what? At the end of the day, even when you're young, you don't know it yet, but you could become rich when you're older, right?
Yeah.
So you can't tell somebody that's 20 years old, oh, I can't go there because I can't afford it. He might not afford it now, but he probably wants to get there. And one day he will get there because he's going to be hustling, right? So it's not really filtered. It's more I want to bring something to the community they need. So in a sense, we're a one-stop shop. Yeah, so...
It's all right. It's all right. Can you just bring the mic a little bit closer? Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Do we retake that part? You want to retake it?
No, fine. You could continue.
Yeah.
So,
so
the young people.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So it's more of like I want to bring a one-stop shop wellness center where, you know, from blood work to have this recovery spa upstairs, a cryotherapy, infrared sauna, red light therapy. So that's why it's a luxurious, because I made it look luxurious, but it's more of the wellness center the health, how a gym should be. It's not just buying equipment and saying, here's my equipment. Everybody has a bench press. Everybody has shoulder press. What I did different is I brought everything in one location, from cuisine, my ready meals, from personal training, from classes, from a nurse in-house that takes your blood work and that literally communicates with me. So when my clients have certain problems with their health or whatever foods to avoid, he'll tell me. So we're really detailed. So nurse, spa, personal training, beautiful gym, amazing equipment, service. This is what I want to get. That was my dream from a long time, my vision. And because you do something like that, you're going to automatically create people that are in that, like the business people that want to take care of their bodies, because they don't mind investing in that. Somebody who tries to say, oh yeah, I don't care about that, then you don't care about your health, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
Exactly.
So if you want to cheap out on your health, it's fine. But if you're going to McDonald's or you're buying all that crap, if you really think about it, like, you're just, doesn't make any sense. So that all depends how serious you take life and yourself. You know?
Aside from the dream that you had on creating this type of gym, did you see an opportunity too that maybe Montreal was missing this type of product out there?
Yep. That's exactly why I did it. Exactly. That too. Like myself, my vision was still there, but I've been in gyms for so many years, man. And that's why I'm like, nobody has the one-stop shop. So I'm like, that's what I'm doing. People are going to start doing it. Obviously, they see what I have.
Well, yeah.
Which is okay. It's a compliment. I'm flattered by that. You know what I mean? They're just copying my thing. But you can't get the same vibe, because the thing is, I'm there, this and that, and I have that love and passion. So you can have a guy with a shitload of money and trying to get a business, and it won't work the same way. Because at the end of the day, I'm always in-house. I'm not going to be there once a month. I'm there every day. I know people's names when they come inside, how I greet them, because I love what I do. So that's the difference. The vibe, the place, and the location is like perfect, man. So that's why I went all in on this, and Montreal doesn't have something like that. And I'm going to say it straight. They don't have that.
No, it doesn't. And that's why I had a high regard to going back to Atlantis, because I felt like, damn, I've been to a lot of gyms. I like exploring gyms.
Of course.
That's one thing, ever since I've been getting very serious about my fitness, one thing to me was gym experience. So everywhere I go in vacation to places, I'm always seeking, right, let's see what's the gym experience here. And by default, I never found one that really matched the experience that I was getting at Atlantis. Those brand new equipment, the clean environment, a very big space.
Big space, lots of equipment. It's a great gym for sure.
And I told you this when I saw your place. I was like, "Oh my God, Atlantis just went down."
Different vibe.
And I hope they hear this because
I love the boys, man. I know everybody.
No, it's great. It's a great place.
Great gym, but it's different. It's very different.
But it's just exactly the experience. Because I think even as I got more mature, to see the whole environment that your place was offering, I was like, "Oh my God!" Just having the spa retreat.
Of course.
It's different. Usually, I never went to a sauna inside of a gym. Usually, I go to a sauna because the space, the spot, that's an experience.
Yeah, exactly.
But I never really did both of them at the same time.
Because every traditional gym has your regular dry sauna. I have the infrared sauna, the red light upstairs, the leg compression, the cold plunge, the cryotherapy chamber. So you know what I mean? It's like you get your full experience. People love that. So
No, I love it. And
yeah.
to me, that's why I told you, like, now I have a new office. For sure, guys. Friday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Come meet
Standard.
me
He's
at
there.
BDF.
He doesn't miss,
That's going
bro.
to be a new standard over
He
here.
never misses, bro. Yeah.
All right. Going to the luxurious part, were you somewhat were you scared at one point, feeling that maybe there's going to be like, because the price, because everything is brand new, you massively invest into this place,
100%, yeah.
and considering that I feel like Montreal doesn't have the status of a rich city, it's a middle class city.
Yeah, because there's a small niche. You know who the big guns are in the cities. You know, that's what it is, right? The big
exactly.
guns.
So
yeah. So I mean, look, myself, what helped me a bit be less scared was also the place I had before. So the place before that I had imagine, it was like if you would drive by the old gym I had before, you wouldn't know it's a gym. I was literally in front of a fruits place, Thomas Fruits on Montreal. I was in a warehouse, not even a sign outside. But people knew me because of my transformation. So I was a destination place. So when I would walk out of that building and see Porsches, Range Rovers, and that, I'm like, hold on. They came to here because they love my vibe. They love my trainers. They love the facility. They love my personal transformations. I'm onto something. This is amazing.
Okay.
So I'm opening a different niche, right? And that's what happened. So I'm like, that helped me. I'm like, you know what? No, especially if I go to a better location, a bigger place, right next to Royal Mount 2, beautiful spot.
Exactly.
You see it? I'm like, you know what, man? It is scary. It's a big ass investment, obviously. You know what I mean? And nothing's cheap. But I'm like, you know what? It's one of those things I told you before. I had to do it. It's like, I'm like, if not, it's like, then what's the point of being an entrepreneur, taking chances in life? That's what you have to do, right? It's a calculated risk, but that's what I did. I'm like, you know, I was like, it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work.
And this business quote that I saw: "Solve rich people problem."
Yeah.
And I find that this is somewhat what you do. Like, there's going to be wealthy people, you know, people with who's seeking, willing to pay the price to have a comfort, to have an experience.
Service, the cleanliness, appearance, the people that are inside. Exactly.
The people too.
Yeah, man.
And to me, that's why I find like very fascinating, and I'm very grateful, you know, to see a space like that, because oh shit, this is like, once again, the quality people. I like to be surrounded with great people, because I find this is part of my growth, of my business growth, and where I'm going. Being in the right place at the right time with the right people, that's like combination for success.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And in your case, you didn't cheap out on nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. From A to Z, man. To the faucets, to everything. Yeah.
How long did it take to build the whole space? Like
6 months. It was actually pretty fast. 6 months. A lot of complications, but that we can talk about it next time. That's
okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep them.
No, this, like, my personal opinion, make sure you pick the right contractors, GC and people, because let me tell you, man, they're all sharks. It's crazy out there. Yeah, that's another fucking ballgame where that's one big thing, Quebec construction. I didn't want to go there, but man, they just want to. That's it. You know what I mean?
I think we can have a conversation, another topic, another construction topic against for this. So, were you having like a hard time sleeping? Was it keeping you up?
Oh yeah, excitement also, but stress also.
You feel like you aged?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I aged at least like 5 years of looking wise. I barely had some gray hair on me. Barely. I'm telling you, a little bit.
So this is BDF.
But it's so worth it, and I would not change it for nothing, man. I am so happy right now with everything. Like, that's what I tell people. You know, you have to pass through the hard times to get to the good times, and that's what it is. So like I pushed through it, and I just love the outcome of it right now, and it's just getting better and better. It's growing and growing. So I'm like, I'm loving it. So was it worth it? Yeah, I'll do it over again.
So I'm pretty sure your spouse had your support, but how did she feel into going?
She stressed with me too, man.
When she saw the bill, like, all right, this is the hell we doing.
This is it. We're going down. This is making it happen right now. We're going through this. It's not easy, man. But
what did you risk by making this decision?
Everything. Everything.
Did you like remortgage the house, things like
that? Literally everything. Like any last penny I had, that's what I did.
What did the banker say?
Holy fuck. Actually, I also to mention this, so I have my sister and her boyfriend that partnered up inside, right? So they're like, yeah, we want to come in the project, you know, have a little piece in the project in there. So I'm like, you know what? They came inside, and that was a big help too as well. You know what I mean? So Mr. Boyfriend They bought like a little part in the business, which that obviously helped the business too. He knows a lot of people in the banks too, which helped a lot get more what we needed, right? So it's a big help to them too. So again, who you meet, who you're with, who you partner up with, who you trust, you know what I mean? So combining everything I have to the last penny plus everything else, we made it happen like on the dot, bro, literally. Anything a little bit more, I would have been on the street. Damn. Straight out. I was that verge right there, like that. Yeah, man. It's crazy. And that's what I said before about the GC construction people. What kind of assholes they are. Sorry for my language. I don't know if I can say that there.
No, you be free.
But nonetheless, we arranged everything. We fixed it. Went through hell, bro. Hell.
That's crazy.
I made it. We're here. And I'm super excited. So I'm happy. I couldn't be happier.
Well, congrats. And you could do, you also feel like this family vibe at your place.
Yeah.
Because I guess your siblings are
literally my sister, partner inside, training on the gym floor. My brother, I have the Big Daddy Cuisine Company, right? He's in the kitchen. We're partners in there. Yeah, man, everybody. All my I didn't want to call them trainers because for me it's family, right? Even though they're amazing, I call them family. I don't call them trainers. Like I know them 5 plus 6 years, most of them that are there with me. And that's what it is, loyalty. And I want to grow with them. That's the other thing about being a good business person. You want to grow in life. You have to grow with your team. You can't be individual. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What does your father say to you now?
He's super proud now. Yeah. And that's why I find it like, I'm not going to say forgive him because my dad, he gave me everything in life in a sense. We're working hard. He gave me that mentality, right? But he's super proud of me, man. Yeah, he is. Yeah. For 2 years, I didn't talk to him. And he came back and he saw what I opened up at my previous gym. I can see in his face he was proud. So for me, it does feel good seeing that though, because I get it. He did open it for his kids because that's what they knew. They only knew restaurants, right? The one-track mind. But I followed like my passion, what my heart wanted me to do. So he's super excited. He's super happy.
And I would imagine maybe, let's say you see your kids grow up, and maybe eventually you would like them to take over.
I would not push
but
that upon them.
Since you've been in that side of the metal, you understand that maybe
exactly. I'll support whatever they want to do, and that's what I tell people, man. At the end of the day, it's our job as kids to raise them how you want to raise them properly, humble, work hard, whatever they decide to do as a job or as a career, whatever it is. I'll fully support it. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I won't do to my kids is like saying, "Oh, you can't do that, you can't do this." No, you can do it for sure. You can do it. I'll back you up if you need help. You know what I mean? So.
And aside from that, was like one of the biggest lessons you learned from your track record of everything, like combining, let's say, the fitness, but also that business mentality.
Yeah, block off all the noises, man. People tell you, "Oh, it's gonna be too expensive. Don't do this. You're doing good money here, this at the other place." Block everything off. Seriously, it sounds stupid, but it's a general big topic on that. Is a lot of people are gonna try and put sticks in your tires, talk you out of it, or this and that. Just ignore it. You have the vision until you get there. That's what you're going to chase. Don't let nobody go in your way, period. Don't let nobody think negative about it. That's the best. That's the best. What I recommend to people is like, the best thing to go by, man. Just block off every noise out there. Don't listen to anybody. Haters, whatever it is, screw them and do what you have to do. And that's it.
As long as they talk about you, like, just don't forget to tag.
I couldn't give a shit. Honestly, yeah, exactly, man. For me, they're ants behind my backyard, man. All these little ones. I don't give a shit.
You like something? Tag me.
Exactly. Even better. Make me more famous.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just funny. Like the situation is like people just talk about you, but it just creates more interest.
Of course. Then we're just doing something good, no?
Well, that's great. That's what we want. That's free advertisement shit. That's all Facebook dollars that you don't have to invest.
Exactly.
What is your goal for that first year? Like when you open up in May, right?
Yeah.
May 2026.
Yeah, to hit an X amount of members, and I did.
Oh, yeah, already?
Yeah, I already did it. I didn't even hit the year yet.
Oh, shit.
So by February, March, I'm capping the gym already.
How many members so far?
So right now, I'm going to cap it at 1,000 or 900. I'm already at 680 something, almost 700. And now they're signing up every day. So give or take 3-4 months. I'm being... maybe even earlier, but I'm just saying because when January hits, it's even more of a craze, obviously, right? It's capped out. And then it's going to be a waiting list like my other gym that I had. I had people actually waiting to join the private gym that I had there. Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
Yes, it is.
Shit to have a waiting list.
Yeah, at a gym. It's amazing. Because that's the difference between other gyms. Other gyms just let people in. Yeah. Right? Because they're banking on $50 a month. Just flood it. Me, it's quality. So you're going to have the machines always clean, new, great service, not waiting 10 minutes for a freaking machine, and not having people just texting, not being serious with workouts. People are serious. Who I have there, you see my gym, 99.9% are hitting and they're sweating and they're going hard. That's the difference. You get what you pay for. It's very simple. And again, it might have some people commenting, oh, I go to my gym, I train hard. Yeah, you, but look around you.
Exactly.
So you're at the wrong place, buddy. And don't deny it because you want to be at my place. And don't be cheap.
But let's say you hit that 1K quota.
Yeah.
And now people are on the waiting list.
Yeah.
What happens there? Like,
I have a next project.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you feel like you have to raise the price in order to filter out?
No, it's not about raise price. It's I know the gym we're supposed to go, and that's what I want. I still want to keep that same value, obviously. But I have other projects for the future for sure. And it's going to blow Montreal's mind even more. So, not done.
I mean, I can only assume things. Yeah. I mean, franchise?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay.
It's gonna be bigger, that's for sure. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
It's like a sports arena.
Maybe. We'll see. Well, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so tell me some of the lessons between, let's say, the mindset that you need, because fitness, we talk about it. Like when you start a business, you need to work on certain components about your mind. It has to be, let's say, discipline,
thick skin,
consistency. How do you see, like, really the fitness brought that businessman in you?
The discipline and consistency. You just said it. The two most important words that you have to go through everything in life. Business, relationship, training. It's consistency and discipline. Everything is like that. You can't be not disciplined to own a business, right? Discipline means what? You have to make sure your paperwork is done. This, the scheduling, right? That's discipline. Consistency, doing it every day, which leads to a successful business. Same thing in fitness. You can train hard for 4 days, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes, you're not training, you eat like shit. Well, guess what? You just scrapped your 4 days, you just trained good. So go back to square root one again. And in businesses, unfortunately, if you go back always, eventually the door's going to close because the bills always run.
Exactly.
So in fitness, your health runs down, obviously, the older you get. And in business, your pocket goes down and then you close down. Same thing. Consistency and discipline. Straight.
Throughout your path, in terms of getting better as yourself, did you have to cut off people?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And what were they bringing to you that really you felt like?
Negative stuff, always being miserable, saying, like, some people would say, man, I don't feel like going to work on Monday, this and that. I'm like, buddy, just change fucking place down. I'm like, why you always, like, it's been like 6 years I'm talking to you, you're always saying the same shit. So things like that, I hate it. I hate staying around negative people. It sucks the life out of me after that. You know what I mean? So you try to talk to them, they're still repeating it, right? They're my buddies. Sooner or later, I'm like, you know what? I have so much other things on my plate, man. I don't need this shit right now. And that's the truth. I'm not being an asshole. That's the facts. You try to help somebody, they don't want to do something, well, too bad.
That's crazy. That's I've met so many people like that. Because right now, like, there's a trend. All right, there's a health trend. All right, this is what let's go. There's a healthy trend, and I find that more and more people are getting into this, like, let's say alcohol consumption is going down. Like, Lassac, for example, has released their numbers. There's less.
So happy.
They're losing money because people not drinking anymore. People are more focusing on their health.
Exactly. Good.
But at the same time, I find that social media has brought, like, really this health, like, oh, let's be healthy, let's go for some reason everyone's running now. I look at Instagram now, everyone running, like everyone's giving themselves like this goal to start running 5K, marathon, things like that.
Challenges health.
Exactly, and I find like that few years back it wasn't there. It was like there's like the regular people like.
I tell you, the last 3-4 years, fitness ever since COVID like popped off there, I think fitness
was that the trigger
even more. Yeah, because people realized that obviously depression, right, through COVID, not being as active, all these things that when everything opened back up, they felt like they had to do it. Like they didn't feel good. I'll have the same story, but I gained weight. I'm depressed. I have no energy. What's the thing that helps the most? Health. How do you get health? By eating good and training. Whether it's just running, it's okay. Anything physical activity is amazing for you. I'm not going to say just running is not good. As long as you're active, I'm happy. Obviously, my role is a gym, but be active and eating clean, you're going to change all of that. And I see it through blood work because we have a nurse in the house for blood work, right? So people before started with our plans, 3 months after doing it again, cholesterol lowering, everything changing, man. More energy, natural testosterone rising. It's so much stuff that, like, Little things just tweak out your life and just make you feel so much better. Not only look good, health, feel good. You know, so that's why I found COVID was actually, it sucked, but it was amazing too, because it boosted fitness another level. It's the biggest craze right now. Everybody wants to be in shape. Everybody wants to feel good. It's just amazing. Finally, you know.
Do you think it's going to continue? It's just going to be a fad?
100%. 100% to continue. Who doesn't want to feel good? You know what I mean?
A lot of people.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true too. It's sad, but I'm saying like, no, it's going to continue, man, for sure. The only thing is the difference in Montreal and Quebec, we said is very small, right? That the population, not enough. So a lot of gyms are opening, right? Just like in restaurants. So that's why you got to make sure your service is good, everything is good to maintain the clients, because it's like a business.
Yeah, because that's true. Because now, like the more concept gym are coming out.
Any regular gyms opening up right now, they're just naming it. They have new equipment and some renovations or a little place. And they're opening everywhere, like dépanneurs, you know. But at the end of the day, the real dogs are gonna survive, and the other ones are just gonna, you know.
So, all right, the supplements.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Depending which ones. Yeah, good.
So let's talk about the bad ones then.
So you're talking about the dark side.
Let's talk about the dark side. Have you ever been influenced to maybe?
I've done competitions in bodybuilding. I've taken stuff. I have nothing to hide about that. But always, you know, doing my blood work to make sure everything is good. Did everything carefully. I've done so many shows. I have 2 healthy kids. God bless. You know, myself, I feel great. So I'm not for it. I'm not against it. It's everybody has their own opinion on it. Obviously, that's how I look at it. You know, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't take this. I know people who take stuff and look like shit. Literally. And people think, yeah, if I take that, I'd be looking like that too. No, you can't. Because it still requires discipline, consistency, and busting your ass in the gym. So people think they take a pill or something, yeah, I'm going to look like him. Doesn't work that way. Am I against it? No. Am I for it? I'm not going to say either. So at the end of the day, it's more like yourself. You know what I mean? Just make sure you do everything right. Your blood work. Know what you're getting yourself into. So depends. Like right now, the craze is peptides. I'm sure you heard of that.
I heard about it. I'm curious. Tell me about peptides. Educate me.
Honestly, I fucking love it, man.
Where do we go? Where does it start? For someone like me,
yeah.
I don't consume peptide. I consume the regular stuff, but I heard about peptides. Like really,
honestly, man, people want to recover if they're injured. Like BPC, there's a product that's like recovery, healing. You're injured. It's insane. It's a Wolverine, right? That's TB500 with BPC. So off topic, these are 2 things that you put together. That's like literally like the healing of a god, like instantly. So in the States, it's crazy. It's all over. Here, we're so backed up that I knew peptides 10 plus years. Only people are talking about it right now because people are so like in their like, you know, like in their bubble, right? And now people are realizing more TRT, testosterone, therapy replacement, which is huge. And now all of a sudden it's good for you. But back then you talk about it, oh no, don't do it. So what would they prescribe you? Depression pills, all these things, because a guy would go in tired, lazy, getting fat. They automatically associate it to depression. Here, take the meds. You know what I mean? They would say that. And in reality, they would do their blood work, their testosterone is low. They start taking TRT, a small dosage of it, followed by a doctor. Bam, feeling amazing. Libido's back on. They feel young again. Start building muscle. They're having more sex. So it changes your life. So it's not depression. It's your inner self is telling you something's missing. So the older we get, I believe TRT is super important.
So let's say I'm gonna take myself for example.
Yeah.
What's dosage? I guess I do need like a blood work.
Yeah.
It goes with really where
100%.
your levels are.
So they see basically if your testosterone level, I'll give you example, is like a 10. There's like the guideline, right? If you're 10 and under, that means you're low on testosterone, which explains why you have a hard time building muscle. Libido might be fucked up. Energy levels are low. So by doing that, you go see a doctor, and then bang, prescribe your TRT. Within weeks, you're gonna feel like you're back to 30, 20 years old, man. It's crazy. And that's why the States, LA, all these places, why do they think they look so young? They're training, eating like us, but they do the right things, and they're followed by a doctor. We're here, so it pisses me off. Our system is like, oh no, don't do that. What do you mean? But give me cholesterol and depression pills is better? Are you kidding me right now? You know what I mean? So it's like it's a different mindset. Like honestly, Quebec, man, is like they're so fucking old school. Like look at the lifestyle. Je me souviens. Stop living in the past, man. Fucking let's update, move on, make things great again. You know?
Yeah. Well said. And that's one thing. Like I think it was around 2018. I started working for doing marketing for this startup who did blood work. Well, it's called Blood Test at Home.
Yeah.
That was the business. And ever since I started getting involved in that business, doing the marketing, I started being more educated because like the founder too, like all they talk about is the biometrics, right? They are your biometric like this, right? This. Yeah. And to me, I never really had this education about the importance of doing the blood work until I started working with these guys. Oh, yeah. And they just gave me that mindset, right? You need to do this on a yearly basis. You need to know 100%. Where your metrics are so you can correct as you go. Because, like, the big problem with the medical health system here is that they're reactive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to wait until you're doing bad
exactly
to give you something.
The worst. I have so many of my clients. That's why I opened up the blood works and my nurse in my gym. For this reason, like a collab with Dr. Rami, amazing guy, sweetheart, and Nurse Emilio, certified from the hospital. So everything is legit. The reason for that, because they would go to a doctor and they would say, can I get my results for my testosterone? Why do you don't need that? You're only 40 years old. You can't tell me what I need. I want to find out where I am. At the end of the day, I pay taxes, right? Don't we have our medical system all covering us? Why can't I find it? Because they don't want to do more research. It costs them more money to do extra work on the blood and extra checks on the bilan, the paper there.
Yeah,
it's more for them. But that means you don't give a shit my health. I want to find out. So I'm hearing stuff like this. I'm getting super pissed off. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm taking things where my matters. I set myself up with right people, and right now we're helping so many people with this. It's crazy, man. It's insane. So yeah, do your blood work, man. Every 6 months, and it's good because you can prevent something that can happen. Whether there's something in your blood. There's so much going on, right? That you might look great outside, but what about the inside? So, like you said, like don't wait till the last minute and too late. Fuck.
And that's the notion like that I got from these guys is to be proactive with your health.
100%.
And I find that exactly this system don't promote proactivity enough, and that's why we have hospitals that are like just filled with people, and then.
That can all be fixed with a simple eating better, being more active. Already you'll knock off a 30% out of the hospitals, less because of that. And look at the health system. Who's running our health system? Did you see how they look?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. It's like, I hope you're looking at this, but you get yourself to my gym if you want. I can help you.
I wouldn't trust an overweight person to tell me how to run my health.
And they can't say genetics or that. No, man. You don't get fat life eating lettuce. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But that's why I do what I do in my job. I want to help people. In their health, you know what I mean? So I'm not against, that person's overweight. No, I'm going to help you. But people that talk over us about health subject of this and they're nowhere to be in shape, like just don't say nothing. You can't speak. You know what I mean?
It did happen to me last time. Like I think my last doctor's appointment, I did ask him, like, can I get a blood work? He did ask me a question, why?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad? I'm like, I just want to do it.
Thank you.
I want to see my panel, my results.
It's crazy, bro. It's nuts.
All right. There's this podcast in Joe Rogan that this guy that I don't know if you...
Joe Rogan, right?
Hold on, I need to tell you. Buckham, he just came back. And that went... Because the first time he appeared was like 4 years ago. He went into a rabbit hole in what concerned blood tests. Brigham Butler does that song. Brigham Butler, some guy from Texas.
I'm good with the faces after the face, yeah.
He was a farmer rep.
Okay.
Who quit because things didn't just align with his value and didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And the rabbit hole behind that is that as he started doing, because he opened up his own clinic, but as he went down into really why people are sick, why the system is slow, and why not getting blood work, there was this whole, let's say, it goes down to the conspiracy, but let's say big pharma, sleeping with big insurance, sleeping with big government. Of course. And all that, like, was challenging the system. And he was getting pushback because he went to a clinic, asked for a blood test, but for the full panel. Because what I understanding, I'm not sure if it's the same case here in Canada, but I would only assume it's somewhat like a mirror to really what's going on over there. Maybe worse. They just make us believe that, you pay for it, then it's better.
Oh, yeah.
But I think there's a lot of bullshit behind that. But the thing is that over there, you were getting a blood test, getting a regular results. But like you said, like, can I see my testosterone?
They don't check everything off.
That information wasn't there.
Of course not. A lot.
Because it doesn't cover by insurance. So let's say that regular test is $180, whatever, it gets covered by insurance. But if you want the big
you
report,
go to private, it's like $1,000.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why even at our place, I made it a flat rate $250, but you get everything.
we get everything.
Nothing is missed, and within 12 hours you get the results, and you have the nurse calling you and explaining to you some what's going on, which is like perfect. That's what it is, and that's what you just said it, man. It's our system here sucks. Period. Because I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not blaming the employees who work in the hospitals, whatever.
It's just a system.
I'm blaming the people on
the
top.
bureaucracy behind it.
Yeah.
Because the problem, going back to it, is that if you find out, if you're proactive and realize that you can take care of certain things, then pharmacies aren't going to be making money because you're not sick.
Of course.
And the thing, if you don't claim, let's say, medication, then insurance isn't making money. So there was that whole loop. And I just listen. You need to listen to that podcast. You'll go
I'm not even met them for sure. I'm gonna see it. Yeah.
And as I was going down, I shared to my guy, Jean-Pierre, and that had that company. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. And that's when, like, to me, like, all right, even as I got into my 30s, it became more relevant for me that, right, I need to take care of myself. I need to be proactive. I need to do my blood tests regularly. I need to know really what's going on. I need to avoid that, to get sick in your 40s.
Before getting there.
Because apparently, like, once you reach your 40s, just everything goes down and makes it harder.
Myself, God bless, I feel good because, I take care of myself, whatever. But for sure, I don't feel like I'm in my 20s. Like, my recovery, I go out one night at a staff party. We went out. Holy crap. It took me I just recovered now. Or I'm like, holy shit, like 3 days later, So it's normal. But that's it. Like you said, as you get 40, you got to do more things, more stretching, check your blood work more frequently, making sure you eat the right foods. Everything counts. Longevity. You want to live a good, healthy, long life, man. Look good too. So
interesting. I mean, that's a big conversation to have. I would like to even have other people to join a conversation like this, have someone from the pharmacy side, from the insurance, just to understand really what's the mindset behind, what's incentive behind this. Because I find this kind of, it's shady to be in a world where you're getting fucked somewhere in the system.
100%, man. And that's one thing that's like, it's very hard to get, man. Honestly, it's a business for them, right? So
you get a full panel with
everything,
everything,
from A to Z, man. We'll even tell you what to avoid in foods. That detailed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I have a question that my wife asked me just recently.
Yeah.
Gluten. She was like, because we're about to order pizza. Yeah. And she's like, do they have gluten-free? I'm like, what the hell you mean gluten-free? Like,
some people,
where does it come from?
It's also in the system, right? So in a sense where all people are like in lactose, right? They have lactose free, like they get problems.
But she's
dairy.
Nothing. She just saw a video about it.
It's more of a mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's social media talking. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. The truth is, it's really like gray, right?
Yeah.
Like people say, I'll avoid gluten. I had people lose weight even when they're eating gluten. Let me tell you the truth, obviously, But if you have a sensitive stomach, gluten free does help. Obviously, digestion wise too. Just like lactose, same story, right? Like people get lactose free. It's the same thing. So at the end, it's more like you just have to find what works best for you.
Is gluten like inflammatory?
Yeah, it's obviously it's harsh. It's hard on the gut, right? So at the same time, like the washroom, going to the toilet regularly, all these things play a role. So you just have to be careful what you eat on it, of course. Yeah.
What's a social media misconception that you see now that is a lot totally for?
They're trying to revamp the circle, man. Like try this diet phase, try that. At the end of the day.
What's the most cringiest, let's say?
Cringiest?
The cringiest, it's, I don't know.
Those cookie diets, man. Those liquid diets there.
Okay. Tell me about it.
I fucking understand that shit. People have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a shake for supper. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. Like, I'm not going to bash anything because, like, whatever floats your boat there. But, man, just have a healthy, well-balanced of a bit of everything. Fruits, your vegetables, Even if you're vegan, that's fine, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like hemp seeds, all that stuff. It's very good for you. But, like, there's, like, fast fixes. Like, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, if you do this for, like, how long can you sustain this life for? You know what I mean? You have to look long run. Can I do this forever? Come on. Let's be real. You'll be eating liquids, or you'll be drinking liquids all your life. That's, or, like, the carnivore diet. It's pretty cool. I've tried it. I
want to ask you that. Tell me about it.
I've tried that.
What is it?
It's basically all like meat, right? It's like it's what it is. Like myself, I love fruits, man. I love that. I love fruits. I love vegetables. I love stuff like that. So I can't really jump into that. I've tried it. I've tried everything. I've tried from keto diets to the carnivore diets to the vegan. I've done everything. Again, I just find that you just have to find a balance, whatever works for you long term, right? How long could you do it for? But the truth is, I got really lean fast on a carnivore diet. Got shredded.
Oh yeah,
Fast, but it's not sustainable. I love having my Saturday, some cake here and there with the family, man.
but all right.
I
So
like doing my thing.
so carnivore. What did you eat? Just like say beef and chicken and fish.
Shitload of meat, man. Like freaking just nonstop pounding meat. Like
And you get shredded.
I got lean as shit. Like yeah, man.
How long? In like 2 weeks?
3 months.
3
But
months.
like shredded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how much protein did you eat a day?
I was averaging at 330 grams a day. Yeah, an average, like I'm supposed to take like 200 grams a day. I was like almost doubling that. I have no choice. I need calories, right? I have to eat. But it helped me. It sustained me though. But I felt like my insides were taking a beating. It's a lot of digestion, right? Meat takes a lot. So, however, though, I wasn't getting any crashes because you only have carbs in the lunchtime.
Yeah.
Sometimes midday you get like a little crash. So it depends. But again, like I told myself, moderation, everything. Like I want to have my fruits. I like my potatoes. I like my my chicken or fish or whatever it is. So I can't just have that. It wasn't sustainable. But you get lean fast.
Did you eat eggs?
No.
No eggs. So just meat.
Meat. That's it.
But the thing is that only eating meat is fucking expensive.
100%.
And like getting the right one too.
Yeah, obviously I get good quality. Yeah.
Where do you get? Do you buy meat at Costco?
Well, myself, I have the cuisine company, right?
That's true.
So I don't cook anymore. Thank God for that.
Oh, that's
but
great.
we get all like high quality meats and stuff, right? So it's like we have like the suppliers. But at the house, yeah, I'll go to like maybe Costco, get myself a nice steak.
Good?
Or I like it.
AAA?
Yeah.
Because
like
recently, like,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who to trust anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me
If it's
neither.
really
I don't
freaking
know.
organic or grass fed, all that shit you read there. But I'm not gonna go into that. I mean, I'll buy it and I'll say, okay, hopefully, they're real honest people, and I bought real, quality and organic food. But
because I have this conception that everything at Costco is just freaking engineer.
yeah,
Because it's in bulk. Like, how can you
They're
just
machines,
provide so
people,
much?
man.
How your grapes and your fruits so perfect?
Yeah.
To me, that shit don't look legit.
Yeah, I know,
So
it's,
I kind of block myself to, let me just take a toilet paper and bulk stuff. And
majority of our shopping is that. When we go to Costco, it's more like the bulk of toilet paper, cleaning products, whatever. So yeah, I like going to the butcher shop for my meat. My wife, she has her place. I forgot what it is. This Greek man that has it so good, So even the fish, we go to the one in Laval. I used to live in Laval, so I love that place, Casablanca. There, so good. So I like going to a place like that if my stuff for the house, I get that. So yeah.
all right. So Tim, what's your biggest cheat meal? What's
Biggest
something you pig out?
That's
Yeah,
my
like this is.
I think it's my
healthy.
danger spot there.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid. It's chips, man.
Oh yeah, chips.
It's stupid. Yeah, I can eat bags, and like if I'm watching a good movie, holy shit,
Doritos.
yeah, Doritos or Miss Vicky's. Damn,
Oh, those Miss Vicky's are dangerous.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my kryptonite.
All right,
man.
that's the one.
Yeah, like if I'm eating clean and I see a bag of chips, I still won't eat it if I have to. But I'm like, man, it's like taking the jaws of life. I have to have it. Like you can put pizza in front of me. Mind you, Salvatore's very good pizza. It's really good. I tried it, love it. Truth. But yeah, man, like honestly, chips is my
All right.
dangerous. I like getting the small bags. They have different flavors sometimes,
So
I'm
pasta, burgers.
I don't care for it.
poutine.
I'll have my cheat meal like once a week. I call it cheat meal. I call it like my night out with my kids there. I'll have what I have, but that's not what thrives me. Like chips on my couch,
That's
relaxing
the one,
after a long day. Like it's like once a week I watch a movie for the family. That's my me being
Human.
a kid and a human. Exactly. Yeah. I like that. Mind you, I know it's not healthy, but it's okay. I got the moderation, everything, right? So
I guess, yeah. Well, I obviously need to balance everything out.
yeah, 100%. Look,
drink?
I feel good. I'm great. I have a great, body. I do my blood work. I'm healthy. God bless. I got chips ain't gonna help. I didn't ruin anything. So exactly, But if you have it every day,
Yeah, it's a problem.
then
You
there's a
feel
problem.
it too every day.
then there's a problem. I did go through a slump actually, through my not this construction, the construction I had before my older place, my first one before. I went through a couple of months with no training, and because I was so stressed with that project because of COVID was coming, everything. That man, I was eating like shit. my energy levels were down the drain, man. So I don't know how people do it on a regular basis, like day to day, eat burgers and chips and stuff on a regular day basis.
Well, just going out to eat, I remember like when I used to have like a call center job, and that was years ago, long time ago. At one point, like my colleagues didn't invite me to lunch anymore because I always had my lunch, but these motherfuckers would go every day, eat something like a Thai Express, a Subway. I'm like, how do you guys do it?
Yeah, man.
And I've seen these guys grow, like just get larger.
Bad, man. It's bad.
I'm like, how you fucking do it?
Yeah.
And not only that, I'm only thinking about how much it costs. It's not $5 anymore.
No. Man, look at Uber. You get a regular burger trip, it's like what, $25 at the end with the tip and everything, whatever you're gonna give out. Come on, man, it's crazy.
I don't have a Uber. I never made a Uber order.
No,
I just go. I get up. It's right there.
I like that.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, Nico, it was very interesting getting down into this, but I guess we're going to have another conversation going further.
Yes,
and, you know, I'm getting involved in a lot of construction events and things like that. So I'm wondering, if there is a topic of conversation, but it might be very delicate what you have to say.
It is. They're not all the same, right? But you got to know your stuff because they'll run you over, man. Just freaking the builders keep coming. And they say, oh, yeah, we have to change this. You have to fix that. Now that I learned, no, we didn't. I could have kept the same thing or pick that. Or I have to make an extra percentage on it, right? And it's like, just like, anyways, it's a different ballgame. I'm not a person in construction, so I can't speak too much of it. But 2 times I did construction and 2 times is a horrible experience. Nonetheless, though, the gym became beautiful. Thank God. Like, I'll just give you one fast thing. Midway through the project, the architect bounced, fully paid.
Oh.
Yeah. So this brain had to redesign the gym.
Oh.
Real talk, man. Yeah. And I'm, holy crap. So anyways, that's another topic.
That's another topic, guys.
Yeah.
Do your diligence on research on the right people.
Exactly, the right people, exactly.
And let's say these contractors, were they a reference or you just found?
Yeah, and it turns out the last reference was they're both the same characters. The contractor and the person who referred me to.
Oh.
Same people, which
they work together.
Which I don't speak to none of them for a reason. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, live and learn.
Now they know they're going to hear this. And
let them. I hope you're watching.
Hope you watch. Sign up.
Yeah.
Well, Nico, thank you very much for coming over here. It's very good. Now I know more about your philosophy, your mindset, really, and also your belief. Let's say, just to me, clean eating is something that's very important. I promote it.
Discipline, man.
I promote these things on a daily basis, and I find that I guess I'm a fitness person because
I see you come to the gym, man. You're in.
I'm religious.
You're religious.
It's important. If not, I go crazy.
It's good, bro.
The wife's not gonna like me if I don't go.
Exactly. It's good though.
But yeah, for sure. So guys, go sign up. Go try the day pass.
Yeah, man.
That's at least it gets started.
You guys up, man. Don't worry about it.
So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Yellow Sea Podcast, guys. BDF. We had Nico. Let's go.